Hello everyone. Today I wanted to have a look at our new parent-pom. For the record, this is here in GitLab. So this new parent-pom, we used to have a parent-pom that was specific for the discovery team, and we wanted to rename it to something more generic to make it clear that this is the parent-pom we want to use for all the Maven projects at Wikimedia Foundation. So it's basically the same POM, it's a fork with a different name, and we've updated a few plugins and versions. And I wanted to show how to migrate a project to this new POM. One tricky part is that we've decided to host all of our artifacts, or at least most of our artifacts, on our own Archiva repository, not on Maven Central, which means that to find this parent-pom, Maven needs to know about that Archiva repository. It is configured in the parent-pom, but we can't use that configuration before to get the parent-pom itself, so we need to tell Maven otherwise. That's via the Maven settings.xml. There is some documentation about that if you want to, but basically you have a file in your home directory that needs to contain something like this. So let's look at mine. Let's see if I can open that. Yes, here. So I do have a few passwords. Those are encrypted. You can't use them. Don't try. So I'm adding this profile, which is always active by default, and it configures a repository for releases but not snapshots, and it is at this URL. So that's fairly easy, but that parent-pom is not going to work if you don't have that configuration. So that's one of our projects. It's Elasticsearch plugins. We don't care about what that project does. We just need to see that it's using our old discovery parent-pom, and so we want to upgrade to the new one. I know it's named WMF JVM parent-pom, and I know that the latest version is 1.73, so that should be good. Now I expect some things to break, so let's run through this. Just for the record, I'm running this without the test because I don't expect the tests themselves to fail in any way, but and so that's just building faster to check if everything is good. I'm going to run the test before committing all this, but to check what's breaking, I want to do I want to do it fast. Okay, I see a first breakage. Let's see the full thing. So I have something about the forbidden API plugin that's failing because signature artifact is missing some properties. Let's do a full search on this. So that occurs here. Okay. So Forbidden API is a plugin that checks for a few APIs that we never want to use, and that's either because they're deprecated, because they're specific to a particular JVM version, or because they have performance issues, or sometimes like stability issues, like they behave differently. There's a lot of things about like opening files without an explicit encoding that is likely to behave differently. So we're using that plugin, and for Elasticsearch we have some specific Lucene signatures. So Lucene is the engine behind Elasticsearch, and there are a few things we definitely don't want to use in Lucene. So that property does not exist anymore because it's been renamed. I can go have a look into that parent-pom, control-click to open it, and if I look for Forbidden API, yeah, here I see I do have a few signature artifact defined, and again, like the old version, it was in org Wikimedia discovery with a specific name. The new one is in org Wikimedia with a different name and a different property for the version. So let's copy that over. So that's part of the renaming, like we've moved the supporting code as well. And I know there is the discovery part has disappeared from the path of the signatures. So that should be good. I have a few others that also need to be checked here. Here, another one. Same thing. That's really boring, but it's only going to take 1 more minute. Same thing. And last one, I think. Okay, good. Let's try to run again without the test to do a quick check. Feel free to skip. While this is running, there might be a few other things that I would expect to fail in some cases. So we've upgraded a lot of Maven plugins. Okay, oh, that's all green, so that's very good. That's the only thing that was problematic. Other things that might break when moving to this new version is that we've upgraded a number of plugins, and in particular, like most of them should just work. But we have new versions of static analysis tools, and so they might have introduced new rules either for spot bugs, check style, or maybe a few other things. So those might break, and you need to have a look and see if you want to fix the violation, ignore them, or in some cases, if you feel like the rule that has been introduced is not constructive, then we want to disable it completely. And I have a video about that as well. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to run the full test before committing that code, but you don't need to be there to watch that. See you.